Hey, I'm Matt, and I'm headed home from work. This is not meant to be watched. This is more like a visual podcast, if you will. I'm just going to talk about a random subject, primarily to keep myself awake on my drive home. I only worked 10 hours today, but I still feel like crap from that sinus infection I'm getting over. Kind of hard to breathe. So if my voice sounds different and I'm constantly sniffling, it's because I can't really blow my nose right now while I'm driving. But excuse me. Sorry. Drinking a diet soda of my choice. They're not paying me to advertise, so I'm not going to. But I'm just going to talk about random stuff. So I'm going to talk about a conspiracy that I honestly believe is happening. I haven't heard of this conspiracy. It's just I looked. For one thing, have you ever noticed that donut shops, they've changed the spelling of the word donut? Oh, and warning, this will have mature themes. Mature themes warning, this will have mature themes. Okay, so this is the donut conspiracy. Donuts should be spelled D-O-U-G-H-N-U-T-S. But instead, it is spelled D-O-N-U-T. D-O-N-U-T is donut. Let's see. That is a compound word. That means it consists of two words. Let's separate those two words. Do, nut. Do, nut. Do, nut. Do nut. What are they trying to say to us? Now, have you noticed that donut shops are primarily in poorer parts of town? Yes, there are upscale donut shops, but they're primarily in poorer parts of town. Okay, so they're in poorer parts of town. Also, look at the donuts themselves. It's a circle with a hole missing. Let's see. They also have cream-filled donuts. They also have donuts called Long Johns, which, you know, the chocolate Long John just so happens to be my wife's favorite. And if you're a black dude named John, stay away from my wife. Okay? Stay away. So, yeah. They also have, you know, Long Johns, cream-filled. You know, they even have some that have like a raspberry filling, which is just gross. Ugh. And, yeah. They're very sexual. Donuts are very subliminally sexual. Very subliminally sexual. Okay? The ganaches, you know, have a sausage peeking out. Yeah. Donuts are very subliminally sexual. And they're always in poorer parts of town. And they're very cheap. They're high in sugar. So, what are they trying to do? Sugar has been linked to, you know, having effects on the body that also will keep, you know, intellectually will stunt people. Don't you think the government is trying to subliminally tell people, poorer people, to have kids, but they're high in sugar, so they're subliminally, so they're making us fatter, making us more like cattle, making us to where, you know, enough sugar we have to depend on the government for handouts, and sugar has been linked to, you know, mentally stunting the growth of brain cells. So the government's trying to keep us stupid, fat, docile, and have more kids. See, this primarily, donuts became popular in the, changing of donuts happened back during World War II. What was happening during World War II? We were at a great war where we needed bodies. So, donuts shops start popping up, and I'm tired. And they changed the spelling of donut, so they were subliminally telling us, go ahead, nut. And also, they're subliminally sexual. You know, the Long Johns, they're phallic in nature. And also, the regular donut looks like a vagina. And so they're subliminally telling us to have sex. And the name is right there. Donut. They're telling us to have sex and to finish. They're wanting us to reproduce. They're wanting the poor to reproduce to fuel the military, so that they can pluck us out of the military, because a lot of people, you know, the rich tend to not have their kids join the military. It is very, very, very uncommon for someone who comes from a wealthy background to join the military. Very uncommon for someone from a wealthy background to join the military. I joined the military. I'm not from a wealthy background. I didn't join the military because I wasn't smart enough to go to college. That's not it. I joined the military, especially the Marines, because my grandfather was a Marine. And I thought it'd be cool to play with guns. Honestly, I thought that was cool. You know? I thought it'd be cool to play with guns and do that stuff. But, yeah. Also in Vietnam, they instituted the draft. So the rich, the elite who control the government, really, if you think the people control the government, you're stupid. The 1%, the wealthy elite control the government. And the government, and when I say the government in this case, I mean the wealthy one elite with 1%, you know, the elite, what they want is the poor to stay docile, not to get too smart, and to just keep reproducing, to create bodies for war and to create bodies for the workforce, for the wealthy elite. And, you know, when the wealthy elite, like, you know what? I want to get into oil. So we get into a war with Iraq and move in, you know, to control the oil over there. They want bodies for that. So donuts is how they are doing that. They are doing that through donuts. I mean, think about it. All the evidence is right there. You even have the donut holes, testicles. Yeah. And I mean, it's for, you know, whatever your fancy is. I mean, they got Long Johns. They got apple fritters that look like the roast beef curtains. You know, I mean, think about it. Donuts are subliminally sexual, and it's right there in the name. They are wanting you to be stupid and to reproduce, to give them people for their workforce and people for their military. I mean, think about it. It's right there. It's cheap. Donuts are dirt cheap. I bet you right now you can go to a donut shop and get a donut for less than $1. Heck, you can get a dozen donuts for $7-8. Yeah. I'm not talking a gourmet donut shop, which they have those too. For like, they have the gourmet donut shops. But I'm talking, you go in just a run-of-the-mill donut shop, you can get a dozen donuts for, you can go to Walmart right now and get a dozen for $5. Heck, I can go to Walmart right now and go to the clearance rack and get a dozen donuts for $2.50. They're dirt cheap. They change the spelling of it to subliminally put it in your mind to reproduce. Why am I the only one seeing this? I mean, seriously, why am I the only one seeing this? It's in the name, donut. Donut is not D-O-U, or donut is not D-O-N-U-T. That's do nut. Do nut. They're telling you what they want you to do. And not to mention the donuts. I mean, just look at them. Next time you go into a donut shop, look at them. Okay, the regular donuts with the hole in the middle, those are vaginas. The long johns and everything, those are penises. Go in there. Go into a donut shop and look. Why am I the only one seeing this? I can't be the only one seeing this. They are telling you what they want you to do. I mean, seriously. It's in the name. You spell donut, D-O-U-G-H-N-U-T. That's how you spell donut. So why are they spelling it D-O-N-U-T? Seriously, they're telling you what they want you to do in the name. And every single donut shop has D-O-N-U-T. Bright letters. I mean, seriously. Go in and look. Go in and look with the ones with the coconut on there. Tell me that doesn't look like pubic hair. Tell me that doesn't look like pubic hair. I mean, seriously. And the sprinkles. Tell me that doesn't look like pubic hair. Tell me you get an old-fashioned donut that's round and you don't squish it. Tell me that doesn't look like a vagina. Tell me that an old-fashioned donut doesn't look like a vagina. Tell me that. Seriously. And they got chocolate covered and maple covered. Seriously. A chocolate long john. Seriously. Long john. Seriously, a John is what you call a restroom. Restroom is where guys go take their penises out. Why do we have a donut named after the bathroom? Seriously. Long John? Yeah. They're wanting women to get that long john. That's what they're wanting. It's in the name. Why am I the only one seeing it? It's right there in plain sight. Why am I the only one seeing it? It's in plain sight. Oh my gosh, my throat. And the cream filled, when you bite into it, the cream squirts down your throat. Seriously. Why am I the only one seeing this? Why am I the only one seeing this? Seriously. I can't be the only one seeing this. There's no way on earth I'm the only one that's noticing this. I mean, they are donuts. They're not even subliminally sexual. It's out there in the open. Look at the name, how they spell it. Go into a donut shop and look at them. It's penises and vaginas everywhere. How am I the only one seeing this? Alright, well, my throat is really killing me, so I'm going to let you go. Please comment below your thoughts, okay? I can't be the only one seeing this. I can't be. And if I don't post another video, it's because they came after me. The masterminds, the elite 1% came after me.